So, good afternoon students. In previous class we are discussing the theorem of work energy theorem and concept of energy. So further the practical approach, we need to solve some of previous problems from previous EAMCET exam questions. So on that I choose a problem, how much of work is required to lift a 40 kg crane 20 meter height. This is what we have the problem. So let us solve this problem. We have here mass and height is there. So obviously we know the gravity. So from those parameters we have mass simply 40 kgs and height simply 20 meters. Of course we know the G value also 9.8. So meter per second square. So from this we know the formula PE equal to, that means potential energy equal to mgh. If you multiply all these terms, simply 40 into 20 height into 9.81, 9.8, simply 7840 joules. We can multiply this. So why we are going to take potential energy if we are asking work is there? So simply object is in rest condition. We need to lift the object to the upstairs. So when the object is stable, we need to afford the potential energy. That's why if we calculate potential energy, that much of equal energy is going to be work. That is the work done equal to simply 7840 joules. Okay, right. And okay students, we have second problem is there. So let us see how much of work is required to stop a 1500 kg of car moving at a speed of 25 meters per second. So this is what the problem. So first we need to write what are the parameters are there. First one is mass. What is the mass value? 1500 kg. Okay. What is the second one? Velocity. What is value? 25 meters per second. Okay. So we have mass and velocity m and v. So for that mass and v, how we can find out work? So let us consider with the diagrammatic representation. A mass of 1500 kg car is moving at a distance of s. Okay. So if you want to stop the car, you need to make an effort against the car. Right. So how much it is? Somewhat external force is there. So the car is going to be zero velocity at the end of the force. So that is called retardation, not acceleration. So definitely if the force is against the displacement from the first class, we know that what is the work done? That is a negative work. Okay, right. So work done here, work done equal to, by using the work energy theorem, what do we know? The total work done by the object is equal to change in kinetic energy. That means what is the formula of combining by these two parameters here? Half mv square minus another half mv square. What is the difference between these two is initial velocity, one thing is, another second one is another velocity. So initially we wrote final velocity, so vf square, and the second thing is initial velocity vi square. Okay, half mvf square minus half mvi square. So let us write that. So at the end of the zero, starting is 25 meters per second. After the effort of force, what is the velocity is going to be? 0 meters per second. So there is no final velocity, that is 0. 0 into something equal to 0. So we have negative into, that means minus of half mv square. So minus of half means, okay. So here the mass into negative value into mv square. So mass is 1500 kg. Before that the half mark is there. Half into mass into velocity 25 whole square. That is the value. So simply 750, 1500 by 2 means 750 into 25 square. So 750 into 25 whole square is minus of 468 into 750 joules. 4,68,750 joules. Simply that is the work done we have. Okay students, the third problem is, here you need to read as a 15 kgs block slides on a horizontal surface with a speed of 18 meter per second. So stop there. So let us consider how it is. So a 15 kgs block. Okay, this is the 15 kgs block. Right. What is going to happen? It is slides over with the 18 speed of 18 meter per second. So it is slides on the road with the 18 meters per second. This is what the mass and velocity we have. Now the speed of the block is 7 meters per second after traveling at a distance of 250 meters. So this block is going to reduce its speed, which means it tends to 7 meters per second, which is going to be retardation. At what distance? 250 meters. So after 250 meters, the velocity is going to decrease 18 meters per 7 meters per second. Okay, this is what the initial velocity and final velocity. So what is what we are going to supposed to do? See, first one is how much of work was done by the friction on the block. Okay, so how much of work? We need to find what is the work done. So we know that if two velocities are there, we need to utilize as a change of kinetic energy. So from the kinetic energy, we can obtain the work done. Okay, go through that. So total work done equal to change in kinetic energy, which means kinetic energy at final minus kinetic energy at initial. That is equal to half mv square final minus half mv square initial. Okay, so at what is the value? So let us common the things. Half into m, which brackets of vf square minus vi square. We can write it also. We can write it as also. So vf square minus v1 vi square. Okay, so now write it half into what is the mass value here? So mass is 15 kg. So I'll write here mass equal to 15 kg and the velocity is v final equal to 7 meters per second and vi equal to 18 meters per second and displacement s equal to 250 meters. This is what the given data. Okay, so now substitute the 15 kgs. That means 15 kgs, right? Okay, we can write in the form of kg, not grams. Okay, minus vf in the sense 7 meters per second, that is 7 square, minus vi 18 meter per second, that is 18 square. So finally we are going to supposed to do is multiply these all things. So 15 by 2 means 7 bracket of 7 square, which means 49 minus 18 square, that means 324. 18 except 324. This is the value. Now after my 7.5 into 49 minus 324, that is a negative value due to the retardation, that is the reducing of velocity. So after the retardation, the negative value is 175 minus 175 into 7.5, that is 1312.5. What is here? Work done. So joules, that is total work done equal to 1312.5 joules. Okay, right. So 7.5 into 175, that is the value of 1312.5 joules. Okay, so this is what we find work done. The condition A is going to be completed. We find the work done. So what is condition B? Calculate the average frictional force acting on the block. So if you want to find out the frictional force, so we have the formula work done equal to force into displacement, right? So we know the work done, we know the displacement. Simply we need to find out force. So that is why force equal to work done by displacement. Simply write it the work done. What is the value? 1312.5. See, it is a negative symbol because it is going to be retardation. So minus 1312.5 by displacement. What is the displacement here? 250 meters. Okay, 250. You can write this, what is the value of 1312 by 250. So minus 1312.5 by 250 equal to minus 5.2. The 250 is cancelled on this 5 times. Okay, minus 5.2. What is this? Newtons. Okay, force equal to newtons. So F equal to minus 5.2 newtons. Condition 2 is going to done. So here the condition is the quotient of kinetic energy between the block and surface. So we need to find the quotient of kinetic energy. So for that we need to use a formula is there in the concept of friction. We have the formula F equal to mu into Rn. So frictional force equal to quotient of friction into normal reaction. This normal reaction we can write it as mu into Fn. So F equal to mu into Fn. So this force, we know that force equal to F equal to, since F equal to ma or mg. Okay, so we can write it as mg. So we need to find out the quotient of friction. Okay, so block and surface. So here block is there and surface is there. In between the quotient is simply known as friction. So if you want to find out the friction, mu equal to F by, that means force by normal force, that means here mg. Mg means force. What is the value of force? Minus 5.2 newtons, negative force. Okay. Next, what is the value of m? That is 15 kgs here. See. Okay. And what is the value of g? We know that 9.8. Okay. Simply 5.2 by minus 5.2 newtons by newton. We don't need to supposed to write newtons. Right. So minus 5.2 by 147. 15 into 9.8 equal to 147. Simply the answer is 0.035. Okay. Right. 0.035 only. So if it is a quotient, there is no units for the quotient value. So mu equal to 0.035. With the 0.035 quotient and the force of negative 5.2 newtons, the 15 kgs value is going to retard with the velocity of 7 meters per second from the 18 meters per second at a distance of 250 meters. This is the value of total work done minus the retardation 1312.5. Okay, right. This is what the problem we need to supposed to do. This is the A condition A, and this condition B, and this is condition C. Now we have another problem. How much of work required to 1500 kg car from 15 meters per second to 40 meters per second? Okay, so what is the work done? We need to find out. And second is, what is the average force act on a car if reacts full speed of 40 meters per second while traveling 275 meters per second? So the second thing, he asking about what is the force required. So from the first thing, we need to find out, we clearly understand what is the work required, and second thing is what is the force. So without force, how we can find out work done equal to, simply we know that the relation between work done and kinetic energy. The work energy theorem says that the total work done is equal to the change of kinetic energy, which is delta Ke. Simply we can write it as Ke final minus kinetic energy initial. Okay, kinetic energy initial. So on that case, we can write it a elaborative form, half mv square final minus half mv square initial. Okay, so now common things apart from mass into Vf square minus Vi square. Okay, so now substitute the known values as mass. What is the mass here? 1500 kgs. So half into 1500 kgs. So no need to write the units. 1500 kgs. So we know that velocity, final velocity is 40 meters per second. Final velocity is 40 meter per second and initial velocity is 15 meter per second. So 40 square minus 15 square. Okay, right. Now multiply the things. So 1500 by 2 is 750 into 40 square means 1600. Okay, and 15 square means 225. Okay, now multiply the things, we get 1 million and so 1,31,205. This is the value of, so here work done, that means joules. So we find out the total work done. Okay, the option A is completed. Work done we will find. So the next one, what they ask in the average force on acts on car when if reacts full speed of 40 meter per second while traveling 275 meters per second. So if the car is reacts full speed, that means 40 meter per second while traveling 275 meters, not 275 meter per second, 275 meters. Okay, so the distance is, displacement is this one. So we need to find out the force. Okay, simply we know the work done, we know the displacement. Simply we can find out W equal to F into S. So force equal to, net force equal to W by S. So force, what is the force value? So we don't know about the force. And what is the W? Here W equal to work done 1,31,205. 1,31,205 by S equal to, what is the displacement here? 275. Right? So the answer is, simply the answer is 3750 newtons. Okay, right. So we will find out the force also. So if they give work done and ask force, so we can find it in this way. So we will find out in this way. Okay, right. Before going that, we need to find out work done also. So work done is also from the relation of the work energy theorem, like this. The total work done is equal to the change in kinetic energy. Right. So this is the way. This is the final answer of the force. Right. So these are the types of problems of from energy and work energy theorem concept. So for more problems we will do another video. Up to now, if you have any doubts, please comment on the below comment box and please watch our videos. Right. Thank you.